Bienvenidos inversores a nuestro nuevo especial de promotores en Dubái. Hoy nos encontramos en Dubai Islands, donde os presentaremos el proyecto de Dubai Islands, así como uno de los promotores estrella en estas islas, que es el de Imtiaz. Seguidme. Dubai Islands, debido a su proximidad a Downtown y Business Bay, tiene vistas espectaculares al skyline de Dubái. Observarlas. Nos encontramos en la playa de Dubai Islands. Para que conozcáis más en detalle este proyecto, se trata de un proyecto del promotor más importante de Dubái, uno de los promotores más importantes, Nakheel. Nakheel es el master developer de la palmera de Palm Jumeirah, de la palmera de Palm Jebel Ali y de la palmera de Deira, que hace unos años se renombró y se le cambió el nombre a Dubai Islands. Dubai Islands son 5 islas artificiales que, como podéis visto, tienen vistas muy próximas al downtown de Dubái, al skyline, y cada una de estas islas tiene una temática completamente distinta. En la que nos encontramos es la de Central Island, que obviamente tiene playa y tendrá uno de los centros comerciales más grandes de los Emiratos Árabes, rodeado de hoteles y, digamos, zonas residenciales. De estas zonas residenciales hoy nos vamos a focalizar en el promotor de Imtiaz, un promotor que está haciendo unos desarrollos de gran belleza y que vamos a entrevistar el día de hoy a su directora comercial. Aparte de estas islas hay 4 islas más. Una de ellas es Marina Island, que va a acomodar una de las marinas más grandes de los Emiratos Árabes para que puedan atracar todo tipo de cruceros y obviamente rodeados de zonas residenciales, zonas de ocio, zonas de restaurantes y de gran belleza y de gran lujo. Otra de las islas que va a haber en Dubai Islands es la de Golf Island. Obviamente será un complejo alrededor de un campo de golf con casas de lujo y ultralujo para, digamos, poder adaptarse al estilo habitual de Dubái. Las 2 islas finales van a ser la de Elite Island y la de Marine Island, todas ellas con acceso a playa, acceso a marinas, zonas residenciales, zonas de lujo. Sinceramente, una oportunidad única para nuestros inversores de invertir en una zona que se está desarrollando y donde las plusvalías se esperan que sean elevadas, porque obviamente es la hora ahora de invertir. No invirtáis en 5 años, 10 años, cuando todo esto ya esté consolidado y ya esté en boca de todo el mundo. Hay que invertir ahora y recordar, podemos encontraros a partir de una habitación a partir de aproximadamente 400.000 euros y así sucesivamente. De nuevo, gracias por estar con nosotros en este especial. Ahora vamos a entrevistar a la directora comercial de Imtiaz, que nos refrescará acerca de los proyectos más importantes que están construyendo en la isla central de Dubai Islands. Disfrutar de este especial. Buenas tardes, inversores. Nos encontramos hoy en el Sales Center de Imtiaz, aquí en Dubai, con su directora comercial, Elisa Kolodilova. Elisa, thank you for your time being here with us.
Welcome to Imtiaz.
Hoy vamos a descubrir con todo lujo de detalles los proyectos que este developer está construyendo aquí en Dubái, concretamente en Dubai Islands, una de las zonas más top de Dubái. Y, como es habitual en nuestros especiales, vamos a conocer un poco más de nuestro invitado. Le vamos a preguntar cuáles son las razones más importantes por las cuales un inversor debería invertir en Dubái. Y, obviamente, lo más importante para ellos vamos a preguntarle por qué deberían invertir con Imtiaz. Así que empecemos. Elisa, it's a pleasure to be with you today. Our investors in Spain, they would love to know a little bit more about Elisa. Who is Elisa? Where are you from? How many years you have been in Dubai? Could you elaborate a little bit, please?
Thank you so much for coming, Miguel. It's a pleasure to see you here today. I'm Elisa. I came to Dubai 8 years ago, and I love Dubai, and I cannot leave Dubai. I love to live in the UAE. The weather is beautiful. The economy is really beautiful, and people are really good here. So I love Dubai, and I feel like it's my home now. Well, I started to work here as a secretary, and then I moved to the real estate. So my experience in the real estate around 3 years. I was working before as a broker for secondary markets. So I have experience with the clients who is buying for themselves. I have experience with the client who is an investor. So I know what people are looking for when they are buying a house in Dubai. And with this experience, I decided to work for the developer. And now it's been already almost a year. I'm working in Imtiaz, and I really like Imtiaz. And I'm so happy that now I'm selling Imtiaz, and I'm so proud to be part of the team.
Elisa Kolodilova, obviamente no es de España. Kolodilova, where is this last name from?
I came from Russia, and my hometown is Vladivostok, which is next to Japan, Korea, and China. So I'm from far east side. It's very far. It's like around maybe 15 hours flight. So my home is really, really far in Russia.
Okay, very interesting.
Yes.
So now, something very important for investors in Spain and also investors in Latin America. Why investors should invest in Dubai? What has a special Dubai that has not any other places? What you would recommend for investors to invest in Dubai?
Actually, Dubai is a really unique place because we can see how Dubai grows in a very short period of time, and we can see how the economy is really stable. It's very important for investors when they buy houses. And we've seen so many different situations what was happening around the world, like coronavirus and different type of bad situations that affect economy. But Dubai is keep growing. And what I like about Dubai that we do have plans for the future. We're not just like living without any plans. We are living our life here, having a big plans. For example, Dubai government has a plan called 2040. So we are part of this plan, and our population in Dubai will grow. That means we will have a lot of new houses, a lot of new people coming to live in Dubai and to work in Dubai. And I'm so excited about this opportunity. And I'm so excited that I am part of this life. I'm living here now and I'm part of this plan. So I will see more new people will be coming to Dubai. And I think this is one of the main reasons people should invest in Dubai, because Dubai is the future. And today Dubai is the future.
Dubái se está convirtiendo, todos sus estrategas están intentando convertirla en la ciudad más atractiva del mundo, por lo que comenta nuestra invitada, y por dos razones más que le vamos a preguntar ahora. Could you elaborate a little bit about the tax advantages of Dubai for our investors, one, and second, about the return of investments expected in Dubai?
Okay.
From your experience after many years living here.
Yeah, so people previously were investing in Dubai without any taxes, and actually it's attracted a lot of people. And now the one who invested in Dubai, they see the privileges to invest in Dubai, and people are keep investing. Even Dubai government has introduced new taxes system. It's still not scared anyone, because compared to other countries, Dubai is still the best in terms of the taxes. We don't have like a huge taxes here or anything that can affect your purchase. So I think it's beautiful. And then in terms of the capital appreciation, when you buy property and off-plan in Dubai, we can estimate like a very, very good capital appreciation in the end. And I'm talking about 25 to 35%, especially if we are talking about Imtiaz projects. So that's why we can see how Dubai is growing. Investors are buying, investors are making money, investors are happy, and investors are keep still investing in Dubai off-plan. So we can see how the market is doing pretty good in terms of capital appreciation.
And for a lady living for 7 years already in Dubai, what is the level of safety in this place? What you will say to our audience, our feminine audience?
Sure. As a lady, I'm truly enjoying life in Dubai. It's totally safe. I forgot what's being robbed, what's being like, I don't know, stalked on the street. Anything like that is not existing in the UAE, and it's really safe. It's really comfortable, and I just enjoy my life here.
Okay, clear. Now, let's go to one of the most important things for our investors, is that why they should invest with Imtiaz. What has Imtiaz special that other developers they don't have it? Could you start elaborating?
Sure.
Why Imtiaz? Who is Imtiaz? When they started?
So why Imtiaz? Actually, it's really my favorite developer, because Imtiaz started as a construction company in 1993. So that means our experience in the market is over 30 years globally. And we have in-house construction, we have in-house developer and in-house designers team. So this is how Imtiaz is being different from other developers in today's market. And you know, the competition in today's market with the other developers is really big. So you have to be really different, and you have to really build high quality projects. This is what Imtiaz does. And all the investors who previously invested in our projects in Imtiaz are really happy, and that's how we grew during this time when we came to the UAE. So people who invest with Imtiaz, they make good capital appreciation, good return on investment as well. Because if you look at our projects, you can see all our projects are fully furnished with the high quality design, custom-made design, fully fitted kitchen appliances. We are using the best brands that you can see in the world, and that's why Imtiaz.
Elisa, could you tell us what are the locations that Imtiaz is choosing currently for their outstanding projects?
Okay, sure. Actually, we are choosing the best locations in Dubai, and we are choosing those locations where we can see the potential growth in the future. So now we are building on Dubai Islands, which is waterfront community. And as you know, we have 17 million tourists comes to Dubai every year. And where all the tourists goes to stay? Exactly, next to the beach, right? So Dubai Islands is the future, because now it's still under construction, and is of course the best time to invest now when everything is constructed. So when the projects will be ready, we will see a huge price difference, and we will see high demand from tourists, from residents, and from everyone. And also we are building in another location, which is Dubai Land. It's different type of location. It's mostly for people who lives in Dubai, who works in Dubai. So we can invest under the million for fully furnished apartment with a smart home system in a beautiful building with all types of amenities that you could imagine. We are talking about swimming pool, gym, clubhouses, kids play area, seating area, and maybe even open cinemas. That's what we are doing in our projects.
Let me elaborate a little bit in Spanish for our audience about what you mentioned that is very important. Now Dubai Islands is in the initial phase of development. So in order to get a good capital gain, is the best moment to invest, because when you're going to maximize your return on investment. If you come in 2-3 years when the project is already built,
Absolutely.
obviously it's much more challenging to get the return on equity. Lo que le estaba comentando a nuestra invitada, y bueno, o lo que ella estaba elaborando es, Dubai Islands está en una fase actualmente de expansión, se está creando estas nuevas islas, estos nuevos desarrollos, con lo cual es ahora el que invierta ahora y no invierta en 6 meses, en 1 año, en 2 años, el que va a maximizar el retorno de inversión, el capital gain, la plusvalía, porque los precios por metro cuadrado son significativamente inferiores de otras zonas que están consolidadas. Con lo cual, insistimos en que Dubai Islands es uno de los proyectos más interesantes para invertir. We are going to see now with you, Elisa, the different projects that you have in Dubai Islands. Could you start elaborating a little bit at what kind of projects do you have? How many plots do you have in the island? Why your plots or your projects are, let's say, more exciting than other ones?
Sure. Actually, in Imtiaz, we totally have already around 20 projects in total, and 6 are on Dubai Islands. And we decided to go mostly on Dubai Islands and build a lot of projects there because it's, first of all, waterfront and it's island living. So it's an island living. It's things that everyone dreams about. So everybody dreams about to live on an island with a walking distance to the beach, then also walking distance to the large mall. Then you can walk around the island. The community will be really, really green, and it's 21 kilometers long of the public beach. So a lot of things to do on the island without even leaving the island. And we are also next to the mainland. We will have 3 bridges connects us from the island to the mainland. So it's a beautiful connectivity and it's beautiful lifestyle. And regarding our plots on the island, we choose the best plots. We have Beach Walk project. It's a series. We have Beach Walk 1, 2, and 3, and then also Beach Walk Grand. They are located next to the water, so you can walk to the beach in 3 minutes. Then also we recently launched a new project called Sunset Bay. Sunset Bay is a really beautiful project. It's like a boutique residence, fully furnished with only 8 floors and 8 apartments per floors without studios. So when we are seeing the project without any studios in the building, we can say it's a really luxury project. It's not going to be crowded. It's a comfortable lifestyle in a beautiful place next to the bridge. So it's easy entrance and exit from the island. And then also, again, walking distance to the water.
Something that surprised more to our audience is that There's a trend in Dubai that all the projects, they end up having a swimming pool in the balcony.
Absolutely true.
What you can tell us about India's projects?
Yeah, we know how people enjoy weather in Dubai. It's always like good weather here. So that's why we decided to bring pools and jacuzzis on the balconies. And Sunset Bay is the project where we have mostly units with jacuzzi on the balconies. So it's a good also size in terms of the carpet area and balcony area. So it's a really project for a good living. We are talking about 100 square meter for one bed. So imagine having this apartment for one bed with jacuzzi, fully furnished, custom-made design, smart home system, and just being like 10 minutes walking distance to the beach. Beautiful.
I'm convinced that our audience now is anxious to see the projects. So vamos a ir ahora a ver en el Sales Center las diferentes maquetas para que nos pueda explicar Elisa, digamos, cada uno de estos proyectos en detalle. Thank you, Elisa. Let's go now to see the
Let's go.
Okay. Nos encontramos delante de la maqueta de una de las islas de Dubai Islands. Dubai Islands consta de 5 islas. Esta es la primera que se ha lanzado y como podéis ver los puntos marrones son los puntos donde controlados por Imtiaz. Vamos a dejar a Elisa que nos explique un poco acerca de este proyecto. Elisa, could you explain us about this island of Dubai Islands, the different projects that you have here?
Sure. So actually it's a big project by master developer Nahil, and Nahil is planning to bring a lot of attention to this place, and I'll tell you why. So it's a total 5 islands connected to each other, and we are located on the largest island, which is Island A. So we're also close to the mainland, so you can see those 3 bridges, and you can see the public beach, and our projects are mostly next to the water. So the project that we launched previously, it's a beach walk. So we have Beach Walk 1, 2, 3, and Beach Walk Grand. We recently launched a beautiful Sunset Bay, and by the way, we are launching very soon a new project, which is directly on the sea. It's called Côtière House. From French, it means coastal. So we will do a lot of food sale in Côtière House because it's directly on the sea. And I'll tell you about also this project. It's 10 residential floors, fully furnished with the best brands that you can imagine. And there will be 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom duplexes and townhouses units. So it's a beautiful option for those who likes a big space and directly sea view.
Now we are going to see the mock-ups, especially from Sunset Bay and Côtière, but Sunset Bay prices started, if I'm not wrong, at 1.8 million dirhams.
Exactly. Starting price for Sunset Bay is only 1.8 for 1 bedroom, and we are talking about 100 square meters, so it's a really good size.
It's around 450,000 euros, and for Côtière in front of the marina, the prices will be starting 2.4.
Exactly.
No?
Starting price in Côtière House will be 2.4 million dirhams, which is also very good.
600,000 euros. Vamos a ver ahora con detalle cada una de las, digamos, maquetas de estos proyectos para que podáis ver el nivel de calidad de Imtiaz, el nivel de atención al detalle y cómo una inversión de esta naturaleza en el mar va a ser de alta rentabilidad para todos los inversores. Vayamos a verlo.
Sunset Bay on Dubai Islands, it's a beautiful project. It looks like a boutique hotel, but it's actually a residential tower. Only 8 residential floors with the lobby, double height, 6 meters, and 2 podiums for the parking. So technically, the first floor is falling as a 5th floor. And we have only 8 units per floor with no studios, only 1 bed and 2 bed apartment. That means it's not going to be overcrowded, so you can enjoy a truly beautiful lifestyle on the island with walking distance to the beach and also walking distance to the mall. Most of the units here will have their own swimming pool on the balcony. All the apartments here are fully furnished with smart home system and custom-made design by Imtiaz. And the square meter for the apartments is really big. So it's around 100,000 square meter for 1 bed and around 150 square meter for 2 beds. So it's a really large and comfortable space to live on an island. Sunset Bay offers a lot of beautiful amenities located in the tower. So we are talking about infinity pool on the rooftop, gym, clubhouse and kids play area, seating area, and then also some barbecue area as well. You can enjoy beautiful life even without exiting this tower. So everything what you need is already here at your apartment. And now I'm going to show you a new upcoming project on Dubai Islands, Courtier House. Let's have a look. And now we are at the Courtier's House location, and you can see your boat is already here next to your future home. And speaking of Courtier House, it's going to be ground floor plus 2 podiums for parking plus 10 residential floors. The first row we have dedicated for the townhouses with the private interest. So it's a really unique option for you to buy a townhouse overlooking the sea. Then also we will have 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom and 3 bedroom apartment here. Also duplexes option overlooking the sea and overlooking the downtown. The starting price in this project is 2.4 million dirhams with the payment plan 60-40, 60% during construction and 40% on handover. The handover is expected in December 2026, so it's a really near to the completion, only 2 years. Then also all the units here will be fully furnished with beautiful design by Imtiaz. And we are located directly on the marina. It's a beautiful location. It's going to be an amazing view at night, especially looking at the yachts. Then also you can walk to the public beach. You can enjoy some cafes, restaurants around. And also we have here gym and clubhouse inside the tower. And the amenities will be on the first floor. Really beautiful big swimming pool with the sea view as well. So don't miss your chance to buy property in this luxury project by Imtiaz, Courtier House.
Thank you, Elisa. 1 million thanks for sharing all your knowledge about Imtiaz with our audience in Spain.
Most welcome. I was so happy to see you today, and thank you for watching this video.
We would love to bring tens and tens of customers to this sales center so that they can see on their own eyes, let's say, the beauty of this project. So have the opportunity to invest in Imtiaz.
Absolutely. Sounds really good. Sounds exciting.
Recordad, inversores, Dubai Islands, uno de los proyectos más emblemáticos en la actualidad en Dubai, de la mano de Imtiaz, puede ser una inversión tremendamente rentable. Si queréis más información sobre este proyecto, podéis consultar nuestra página web y, obviamente, estamos a vuestra disposición para atenderos en cualquier momento. Recordar, World Class Properties, la única agencia inmobiliaria española en Emiratos Árabes, está aquí para orientaros y presentaros las mejores oportunidades de inversión en Emiratos Árabes. Visitar nuestra página web, visitar nuestro canal YouTube y estamos a vuestra disposición para serviros. Hasta pronto.